Welcome back everyone, I'm Capacitor Games, this is EVE Online. Today we're going to be running another level 4 mission in our Vargur, so let's get going. The mission we have is the Mordus Headhunters. Now this is an excellent mission. Mordus Headhunters are mercenaries, and as mercenaries, every single one of them will drop at least some kind of loot. So this is a great mission for salvage, which of course we will be doing. There is some red text in here warning you that they're dangerous, but they're really not. Again, I can't remember if this is a long range or a short range mission, but I think we'll stick with the 800mm fit because that's what we did in the previous mission. Mission pay 1.5 million ISK, 6,814 loyalty points, and bonus rewards 1.52 million if you do it within 6 hours. So 6 hour time limit tells you it's meant to be a really difficult mission. But we shall see how difficult it is in a Marauder. I think you know how this is going to go. One thing I forgot to tell you in the last video is that I did that in a fresh, empty jump clone with absolutely no implants, so everything you saw was purely based on skills. Yes, I do have pretty much maximum skills, but that's just how it goes. So it's a relatively cheap Tech 2 fit, an empty jump clone. Happy days. And we undocked at 12:24.
Warp drive active.
Just turn on all the modules because we want to be lazy. To preserve more capacitor, I could of course replace this Tech 2 Microwarpdrive with a restrained Microwarpdrive so it's not deleting as much of our cap as this thing is. And we're stuck on a hitbox because this is EVE Online. And the hitboxes on acceleration gates are about half the size of a solar system for some stupid reason. Right, let's go.
Warp drive active.
Here we go, that's more like it. So we spent the first 2 minutes of this mission being stuck on an acceleration gate hitbox. Hooray! It's alright, I'm sure we'll make up all that lost time. This is a target rich environment. There are an awful lot of enemy ships here, so as soon as we land we're going to bastion up and we're going to lock all these things up and smash them. Not the battleships first. We'll start work on the cruisers first. Everything else is quite far away. This probably is a long range mission. But I think we can aggress everything that's far away from where we are. Looks like it. As soon as that cruiser dies, we'll put a couple of rounds into these frigates. Battleships died in the meantime. Okay, that's that group aggressed. Let's aggress this other group. I don't care about getting full room aggression. I'm in a Marauder. I'm essentially unkillable on level 4 missions. Okay, that's full room aggro. Here we go. And as before, we'll just kill the closest battleship whilst the other groups are approaching us. And then we'll destroy them. Now these bounty hunters, I believe, are elite. Well, they don't have elite resistances, that's for sure. Okay, battleships died. Now we can start destroying frigates. And I should change the tracking computer over to a optimal range script. There we go. I'm going to turn off Bastion because I want to approach these two battleships because 80 kilometers is a little bit too far outside our fall off range for my liking. Okay, here we go. Just close range till about 65 and then stop. That's probably about enough. Let's stop. Bastion up. Smash them. What we want to do is to find a wreck that's kind of in the middle of the big clump and bookmark that. I think that one there. So we'll do that. 2 rooms in this mission. This is room 1. Room 2 has even more enemies. Right, that's that battleship dead. Do we think this thing is going to die before Bastion finishes? Yes, yes it is, because Mordus Nation are shield tanks. Okay, that melted in about 10 seconds. Turn the shield booster off to let the cap regenerate. Just start approaching the gate. Of course, the ship won't actually move until Bastion finishes, but it will try and slowly turn the ship model. Now it's on the move. Give it one little squirt of Microwarpdrive. And on we go to room 2. Right, so it's just ticked over to 12:31, so that was 7 minutes since we accepted the mission.
Warp drive active.
We're going to include the travel times in this because some missions do send you 2 or 3 jumps over, and travel time is a thing, and it is important. Which is one of the many reasons that before Marauders got buffed to ludicrous levels, the Angel Cartel Macariel was the king of the mission runners, because it had a warp speed bonus as well as pushing out 1400 DPS. Oh, the heady days when 1000 DPS was considered good. Right. Big clump of frigates here. You want to get rid of them first. So let's do that. They're right up in our face. I should have reloaded to tracking speed script, but to be honest, they're dying pretty quickly anyway. As we see, these are actually elite because we have been webbed. So these guys will web and warp jam, but that's not a huge issue. Not at all. Okay, these guys are actually under our guns. We're unable to hit them. So that's okay. We have drones. Put the drones out. Get them to do that. Okay, now we've started aggressing the cruisers, so let's drag a box. Should really turn my Bastion on at some point, and the shield booster. That might help the run times somewhat, I feel. In this mission, you will very quickly learn which ships die very easily. Bobcats. Bobcats absolutely disintegrate as soon as you look at them. Drones have almost killed one of the frigates, and there it goes. And we'll just continue smashing all the cruisers that have aggressed us. There's one down here, the one over there. There's a little frigate. As soon as the drones are finished, we'll recall them. That's that. They're done. Let's recall them and bring them back in. Start working on this battleship. And I think we'll aggress this group over here. With that gun there. Okay, that's one of the battleships down. Let's just get the next one. Whilst everything else approaches us. I mean, this group at the back doesn't aggress. Like this group here, and this group at the back, and this group here are 3 very distinct groups that do not aggress each other. I'm sure they used to. And getting full room aggro in this mission used to be a really good test to see if your ship's tank was good or not, but you know, Marauders, so I don't think anything is a good test of the tank. Other than, having said that, some of the level 4 epic arcs do actually test this tank. In fact, they destroy this tank. But then you can just change your tank to another hardener and an extra large booster and a boost amplifier, and then this thing repairs about 500 hit points a second. Then it's fine. Okay, we'll just get rid of this battleship and then we'll start working on all these cruisers that are on approach. Take a look at their attributes. I'm not sure why shield is on the bottom. It should be shield armor structure, but for some reason they've changed that. So yeah, you want to be hitting these with kinetic and thermal, which is what this ammunition we're using does. Phased plasma is your general purpose ammunition. Even against drones, I couldn't be bothered to reload to EMP. We cleared the whole previous mission in about 9 minutes, so why bother? The only time I would change ammunition on this fit is if we're fighting Angel Cartel, in which case it will be changed to fusion. We might actually have to reload our guns. That's rare and annoying.
A module has run out of charges.
Just turn off all the guns and reload all of them. There we go. And I think I'll reload to optimal range script. This is quite a good mission for sniping. And I think that wreck there is the one we're going to bookmark. There we go. Many, many, many wrecks to salvage, all of them dropping at least some kind of loot. In the olden days, this used to be a bit of a pain, because mercenaries quite often dropped cap booster charges, and cap booster charges used to have much, much larger volumes. Things are a little bit easier now. I'm going to turn the tank off for a little while because the cap's close to complaining. This mammoth has really high thermal damage resistance, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll grind it down with 2000 DPS. We are doing mainly thermal, 818 and only 164 kinetic, but as we see, we are grinding it down. I think everything else is kind of stuck on bits of scenery because they're not actually getting any closer. And this particular battleship is going to be really annoying. It's this cheetah. Let's have a look at it. Is it actually moving? Yeah, it's wobbling around because it's stuck on a hitbox. Seriously, man. 20 years and this stuff still happens. It's embarrassing. Well, the mammoth's going down now that his shield's finally given up the ghost. There he goes. Might want to turn my own tank back on, to be honest. The mammoth is the boss, so that is the mission completion trigger. Not that we're leaving right now. Just 2 more ships to kill, one of which is way too far away. Right, let's turn Bastion off and approach this guy. Turn the tank off because even though he's red boxing, he won't be hitting us very hard at all. Come on, Bastion. 2 seconds or 1 second. No seconds. Jolly good. Right, let's approach him. Probably won't even bother turning Bastion back on because we'll just have to turn it back off immediately. Right, that's it. Mission done. Let's go and get the Noctis.
Warp drive active.
Alright, some time has passed. I have been out in the Noctis and the bounty prizes have hit the wallet. So what did we get from Mordus Headhunters mission? We got 1.5 million agent pay, another 1.5 million in agent time bonus. We got 10.6 in bounty, that's both rooms combined. And we got 13.9 million of loot and salvage. The list is really long, it's a lot of stuff. The valuable items filter, this is items worth over 250,000, which is what I deem to be worth selling. 7.9 million worth selling, mainly smart bombs, which is nice. We didn't get any tags. Salvage wise, around 2 million in salvage. And we got 6,000 loyalty points, I'm not sure how much that's worth. Say roughly between 1,000 and 2,000 ISK per loyalty point. So that was Mordus Headhunters level 4. I hope to see you again for the next level 4 mission. Let's see how much we make in that one, shall we? Until then, do look after yourself. I will talk to you again very soon.